Inside Africa in association with Zenith Bank.
Ambitious, talented, and funny. A new crop of gifted Nigerians is harnessing the power of social media.
I'm a comedian, an actor, chef, author, footballer. My talents are plenty, man.
Comics turning online side hustles into full-time gigs. And carving an unconventional path to success. This is Nigeria's Giggle economy, where jokes are aplenty and content is king. This is Inside Africa.
My name is Koye aka K10. I'm an actor, content creator, event host, and a lawyer, and I generally make people laugh. Haha.
Koye Ekun may wear many hats now, but his first love was football.
I wanted to be a footballer. That has always been my dream, my passion. That's what I was born for. Every second I could spare was football. In fact, in school, I just used to read my books and play football.
But Koye put his dream on pause to go to law school.
I'm from a family of lawyers. So my grandfather was a lawyer. My mom is actually currently a judge. She's a justice of the Supreme Court currently. Aunties, uncles, lawyers. So I guess that kind of just led me there as well.
In 2013, while working at a law firm in Lagos, Koye acted on a random idea that would change everything.
I just posted a video of myself imitating this comedian, Russell Peters.
His friends on social media liked the video, so he continued to create more.
It's a lot of wordplay. I love words. I love puzzles, crosswords, any app that has games to do with words. I love flipping words, trying to see, oh, if I read this backwards, what does it mean? Love words. So that's also a big part of my comedy.
Imagine a fish pie with eyes. Pisces.
Get that! It's fishy, it's fishy.
Telling jokes has opened a lot of doors.
I've worked with a good number of brands creating content. Another thing that has been a spin-off of this content creation stuff is event hosting, mainly weddings, and a lot of the work I've gotten has been because people have seen what I do on social media, Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, event hosting is me making money from content creation as well. So everything just kind of serves the next in a cycle.
In 2016, he was invited to create a couple of skits for a company called Sus Productions. They offered him his own TV show, Inspector K, which has become a hit series on Red TV's YouTube channel.
Inspector K is a crime comedy that follows this police inspector who is just unorthodox in his methods, quirky. He has a very sharp mouth, very witty. And yes, he, at the end of the day, manages to solve the crimes.
This is why I called you in, sir.
Of course. Have a seat.
Things are not as...
My friend, will you zoom out?
Sorry, sir.
It is probably top 2 best sets I have ever been on. It is super fun. The cast, the crew. Inspector K's office was built, purpose-built, right here in this space. In fact, I think I'm standing in my office.
In just a few years, Koye went from the set of Inspector K to starring in Netflix movies like Namaste Wahala.
You can't just go to your in-laws' house just like that. Let them know you are one of us. Blend in.
Even though his acting career has taken off, the comic still believes in the power of creating content. One of his most recent projects is a YouTube show, I Just Day Observe.
It is a weekly roundup show of current affairs, lifestyle happenings, with a unique twist. I've actually had this idea since 2015, but I've always been waiting for something to happen. I've been waiting for a studio to be ready. I've been waiting for somebody that knows how to edit to be able to help me, waiting for this, waiting for that. And I just sat down like, you know what, why am I waiting for people when I can do and learn to do things myself? I bought backdrops, I bought tripod, I built like a little desk and chair. I got a friend of mine to build that for me. And yeah, it's all coming together nicely.
They say information is power, but how much information do you have about our power sector?
The best part of creating videos, I think, has to be when it gets to the end user. And as I said, I like to make people laugh. I love seeing people laugh. I love seeing people happy. And also when people send messages like, oh, this got me through my day, or this got me through a dark period in my life, that sort of thing, it makes us want to create more. Me anyway, that's how I feel.
Koye plans to spend the next couple of years expanding his brand.
Acting, tried, I'm enjoying it now. I'm making a living off it. Hosting events, I was never the person to stand up in a group of people and speak, hold a microphone and speak. That was never me. But I'm making a living out of it. I'm not afraid to try things.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Find the ways of Taekwondo within yourself. The mind that honors respect and kindness. The valor that fears no challenges. The perfect balance of body and mind. Discover yourself. The way of finding your infinite potential is the very foundation of Taekwondo. Taekwondo, the great change.
To understand Italy, you need to look at the food.
So, Bologna.
I'm here to discover how an obsession with perfection drives its producers.
If you don't believe in God, you believe in tortellini. It's like a religion.
People here really know how to wait.
25 years old.
Whoa, it really is good. For the best things in life.
This is made with love.
It's just one of the most delicious things on earth.
Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy. Sunday on CNN.
We had to start the show with the #2 song. I was almost going to say the #1 song currently in the country.
Radio host Ope Keshenro is living her childhood dream.
My dad loved listening to the radio. In fact, till now, my dad would be watching TV and then he'll still have a radio beside him. And I'm like, Daddy, which one are you concentrating on? So I think it was from my dad we started listening to radio, and my sisters and I fell in love with radio.
She started her career as a voiceover artist while working hard to get her own lifestyle radio show.
I have a radio show from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's called The Lava Lounge. I have an amazing co-host, Larry Shinobi. He calls himself the Radio God. It's a lifestyle show. We talk about everything from entertainment to politics to religion to, just basically what is happening around us.
But the COVID-19 forced period of lockdown would push her to try something new.
This person is related to you by affinity and consanguinity.
My God! Child!
This person is...
Hey!
Power! If your amen is like that, you will not be put to shame.
The pandemic actually helped me, start creating content. I mean, we were all bored at home. For those that were not working from home, the world stood still last year and people were just doing one or two things to keep mind and body together. So content creation was what was it for me. And every day as I'm releasing one video, I'm thinking of the next one to do. I'm sleeping and waking up on, social media, thinking of audios and costumes and all of that.
Ope lip syncs to funny audio and video clips on TikTok. The most popular character in her skits is a pastor known for her flamboyant miracles.
Hey. Do you know who they call peace? You are peace. You are peace. You are peace.
Creating content may be her side hustle now, but it didn't come completely out of the blue.
I studied creative arts and I was under theatre, so we had to do courses on almost everything from costuming to directing to production to acting to dancing. So when I want to shoot a video, I have everything all in my head, after rehearsing. I need to get every pause, every breath, every word correctly for my voice to, be in sync with the audio I'm trying to imitate. Content creation, because of the stress that goes into it, I don't think anybody will want to do it for free. So it's usually nice when brands reach out to you to say, hey, help me promote this. Can you add this in your skit? The first time I got paid was when someone reached out to me and was like, we just need you to put our flyer at the end of your video. How do people not get bored, of me doing the same thing over and over again? So I usually have that, fear that if I post this one, will people say, oh, we're tired, we're bored, and all of it. So I'm constantly thinking of what to do to keep my content fresh.
She says the positive feedback she receives keeps her motivated.
The best part of creating these videos would be when I post it and then I see the comments from people. So far, I haven't really seen any negative comments per se, or maybe I just haven't looked. But so far, almost all the comments are positive. Please keep doing this. You can't stop. I look forward to your videos. Just seeing comments like that just makes me feel good.
She's also letting herself dream big.
In the next 5 years, I want to be the most sought-after actress, radio presenter, and content creator, all in one.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
I'm Julia Chatterley. I'll speak to newsmakers, risk takers, and the ultimate game changers.
First Move with Julia Chatterley, weekdays on CNN.
To understand Italy, you need to look at the food.
So, Bologna.
People here really know how to wait, and because they've waited, I don't have to.
So,
Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy, Sunday on CNN.
Nigeria's gig economy is expanding. becoming a place where young and savvy creatives are utilizing social media to find their own opportunities to make money and realize their dreams.
I see you. I love you, Miriam Bakri. I love being a mom. God, I love it so much. It comes with this, it can be stressful, but I enjoy it. So fulfilling. I think it's one of the most badass things. Can I say badass on TV?
When Miriam Bakri is not spending time with her daughter, she's making videos to post online.
I started vlogging on YouTube. YouTube actually was or is my first love. I would have societal things to say, and I would just go on YouTube.
I feel like it is time for you to stop hating yourself. It is time for you to stop comparing your soul to other people.
At first, her posts were random, but in 2018, she realized she could curate diverse photos and videos tailored to the interests of her followers.
So I did a scarf tutorial, and then I used a funny voiceover, and then I posted it, and then the next week people were in my DM talking about, oh, when next are you posting? I'm like, oh, wow, is this it? So I just started to do a little bit of funny stuff here and there.
And now it's a full-time job.
So I make a living from content creation. I'm monetized on YouTube, and from the videos that I post on Instagram, brands get to reach out to me. I create content for different brands. I've worked with different brands, and yeah, basically that's how I make ends meet for myself.
Miriam says connecting with people easily is the best part of her job.
I can actually DM my mentor. I can actually message them and they reply like they know me. We have a relationship, and that's because Instagram made everything easy. So I think it put me in front of the people that I want to be put in front of, because I always say that I don't want to be everywhere, but I want to be in the right places.
These days, she's delving into new territory.
I have a clothing brand that I'm, working on with my friend, a modest fashion line. That one is high price, though. That's not high, yo.
They're designing a collection of outfits for women who want to wear less revealing clothes.
Yes, this clothes I'm wearing is from the brand. It's one of the pieces from the brand. There's a lot coming, but they're not ready to be shown yet, but this is one of it. Yeah, really excited for what's coming.
As Miriam continues to build on her success and diversify her portfolio, there's one thing that keeps her going.
I just want to be able to say, I want to do this thing, and I can afford to, do it and not have to look up to or depend on, anybody to do. So that's my major motivation, to be able to pamper my friends and my family without having to depend on anybody. So that's what keeps me going.
Toby Olubie was born to entertain. As a child, he danced and told jokes to make his classmates laugh.
And this is word to my dad. He called me, I think when I was 10 years old. He just called me one evening and he asked me what do I want to be in future, and I told him all these things, and he just looked at me and said, look, you are good at entertaining people. Because even as at that age, anytime we're in class, I just want my environment to be light, environment to be funny.
He experimented with all different types of creative expression at university.
Stand up, Hindi, stand up, Kuti ho, stand up, Melabi.
But a tongue twister changed everything in 2019.
I was just on Twitter one particular night, I think it was on a Thursday or Friday, and a friend of mine, she put out a tweet, this tongue twister, how do you know her eyes are hazel, whatever. So she said we should record a 5-second video of us saying that. So I did my own.
How do you know our eyes are hazel? You are going to voice and we are bad.
His response to the tweet was shared over 1,000 times. So Toby decided to make more.
Yeah, when I realized my videos were gaining, attention, traction, the first video I made was by accident, But I just took it upon myself to just keep doing more.
His characters include Agba, a Yoruba man dressed in native attire.
Agba is a sugar daddy, yes. Agba is a sugar daddy. Agba is socialite, he's a rich and affluent person.
You know, anything you do, you treat these women nice. You take them through a good time. You know how we do it.
It wasn't long before Toby realized he could monetize his talents.
I am currently making money from my videos. As you are looking at me right now, I'm not trying to be proud or anything, but to the glory of God, I'm a Guinness Smooth ambassador, and you know, I didn't see it coming or anything. It just happened, and yeah, I can say I'm making money. Yeah. What motivates me every day is the fact that I didn't grow up rich, but I didn't grow up poor. I was just okay. And I remember when I was in secondary school, almost every year, I'm always the last to pay school fees, you know, and seeing that I'm doing something with myself now, I'm always motivated that my brothers won't go through the same thing. I don't want my brothers to go through the same things.
When Toby needs a break, he circles back to a hobby from childhood. He learned to play by imitating one of the drummers at the church his family attended. And as much as Toby enjoys the beat of the drums, he's challenging himself to find new opportunities in entertainment.
By next year, I should be in a couple movies. We have movies lined up, we have series lined up, and personal projects. I have my own series I'm working on.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
That is delicious. It just melts in your mouth. That's the best one I've had.
Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy. Sunday on CNN.
Wofai Ewa is no stranger to the cameras.
I'm a comedian, an actor, a chef, an author, footballer. My talents are plenty, man.
As a child, she dreamed of becoming a broadcast journalist.
Even though my parents wanted me to be a doctor, I wanted to be a journalist because I admired those journalists back then. Unfortunately, the school I chose to go to, like university, they didn't have the journalism course, so I did something else, which is still part of the entertainment. I became an actor, which means I'm still on TV. You see, so it's still in line with what I wanted to be.
The actor took on many gigs while getting her degree, but her big break came in 2017 when she joined the cast of a comedy series.
Finally, I went for flatmate audition, and they took me in. I saw a lot of people that I always call mentors, you know, people I always admire.
Action! This is the same reason I said make I even pull my head down for village. I discussed this with my mother. My mother cried.
Since getting a role on My Flatmates, Wofai has starred in many Nigerian movies, including Netflix original Oluture.
Sometimes I sit down and reflect. I'm like, wow, I've actually tried for myself. I have a lot of movies on Netflix, and then it's like progression for me.
When she isn't acting, Wofai is on social media. She records comedy skits with her cell phone and often plays multiple characters.
What inspires my videos sometimes is my conversations with people, my conversations with friends. It's not something I just sit down and start thinking of what to create. Like when I see something funny, I recreate it. That's why I have like different videos. Sometimes I think of how my upbringing, my growing up, I'll make a video with that.
She also shows off her cooking skills, a talent she picked up from her grandmother.
So I love cooking. Like there's no time you come to my house and you will not see food. You must eat.
In 2018, she decided to capitalize on her love for food by opening a restaurant dedicated to making afang, a traditional soup from her home region of Nigeria's southern coast. Between acting, content creation, and cooking, Wofai has a lot going on. But she always makes time for football.
Sometimes when the ball too hungry me, I go just call our security and everybody where they compound.
Wofai learned to play sports as a child.
My father is a soccer player. He plays football, lawn tennis, like he's a sports person. So he takes me to the lawn tennis court, he takes me to the soccer field. I got so used to playing football that even if he doesn't take me to the field anymore, I just wake up to go there.
Talking about her dad reminds her of her upbringing and the need to stay grounded.
My father was a principal, my mom a teacher. They were very strict. I grew up in Ugep, that's where I'm from, in Cross River State. And it wasn't easy, it wasn't funny. So now that I've tested life, I know how to enjoy my life. I don't want to go back to where I used to be. So that thought makes me want to do more. You know, you have to contain this, you have to make money, basically. That's what motivates me.
Wofai has no idea what's ahead, but she's ready to ride the wave wherever it takes her.
I just want to live, you know, whatever comes my way, I take it and let's just be sailing and be going. So I have plans, but I'm just here. Whatever comes my way, I'll take it.
And if all else fails, she and the rest of this group of young, social media savvy Nigerian content creators always have laughs to fall back on.
Inside Africa, in association with Zenith Bank.
It's more than just a game. It's a way of life.